Hey everyone, I'm here at the Cambridge Library, downtown Galt, and I'm just trying out some new things with my Lumix GH5S on my Sigma 30mm lens. And I have an aperture right now of, what was it? It's a 5. The aperture is 5. And we got a 80 ISO. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. This is the idea exchange. So I'd like to exchange some ideas. I'm trying out all different kinds of things today. I'm gonna hop in front of the camera and then leave. Like so many Matt Hadjopala, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, I'm sorry. Like so many of his videos anyway, he just kind of comes in, crouches down, gets in front of the camera, and then suddenly leaves his camera there like somebody could just walk along and pick it up and steal it. I love that. So I'm gonna try some of that out. I'm also gonna try putting my camera on a tripod on my Zhiyun Weebill S and then putting it high up in the air and seeing if that looks cool, like a drone and stuff like that. Basically, I just want to try out a lot of different ideas today. Sometimes I feel like there's a lot of video ideas I can't do because I don't either have the equipment or I don't have the location, I don't have drones, I don't have things that Peter McKinnon has. Do you really need these things to make interesting content? Probably. Who am I kidding, eh? Who wants to see me ramble on for hours about nothing without cool drone content or cool signs like this in the background? So I'm gonna show you some art. I'm gonna try making my camera fly through the air without it actually flying. I don't know, we'll see what happens, you know? Give a big old like and subscribe if you like this video. It would really help out the channel a lot. If you have anything to add, please leave comments down below. This is the idea exchange after all. It would really help out the channel. It would really help out to allow me to know where I'm going with the channel and what I'm doing right or wrong, what ideas work, what ideas don't. I guess that's kind of the same thing as right or wrong. All my digressions, are they funny, are they not? Blah, 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 blah. So leave me a comment. Some of the ideas I'd love to try to do is travel more exotic locations. I just don't have the money. So that's why I'm coming downtown today to the library and around town to show you different locations that are really cool around this area. And I'll try to get some good footage of it all. I think my camera's moving a little bit because of the wind. So I'm still here in front of the library. Thought I would just check out some of the artwork. This is part of the sculpture garden in Cambridge, even though it's the library. The sculpture garden kind of runs across the whole street, but it's more located over across that way. It has some really cool sculptures, some really cool areas to check out in this town. All right, let's go check out some more. It's such a beautiful day for making a video. This dang tree is in my way. Hopefully this won't knock me off. I don't know how much of this is in view. That's the thing about doing stuff like this. When you're this far away from the viewfinder, you can't even see yourself. Where am I? Am I in the shot? Is it focusing on me or the trees? All these things, I have no idea. This is why it's good to have help with your camera. Instead of dilly-dallying around, always expecting your tools to work for you. But sometimes you just don't have help. So what are you gonna do? Well, this is what you're gonna do. A la Peter McKinnon, well, he has help. But a lot of these guys, they just stick their camera up on a tripod and leave it, and then shoot it and hope for the best. And who knows how many takes they're like. I'm just gonna do this one take though, just to show you what it's like. Just to show you what it's like. But you probably knew that. I mean, come on. Well, I found some beautiful insulation. That's another bonus about doing this. You can find lots of things on the ground. I'm gonna leave this camera right here. Here's some more of that neat sculpture garden stuff I was telling you about. Some of this stuff is wrought iron. All of this stuff is wrought iron, and it's all rusted from the rain. Fine rusted ironworks from some sculpture in Ontario somewhere, probably in Cambridge. I have no idea what this thing is. Some kind of neat sculpture bush. I don't know what that is. Might be like a bush mushroom. Oh look, there's a little plaque. I don't know if I can read that. It says Gareth Litchie. Refashioned metal gabion baskets with Virginia creeper vines. Well, that answers that. That answers the creeper vines question. I don't know what this orange thing, I guess I'll have to see if there's a plaque for, oh, there is a plaque. There's probably a plaque for everything. A plaque for everything, a plaque for all. Looks like some kind of deconstructed house in nature. I have to find out. All right, here we go. So you can see my son right there, digging through the snow with his feet. I'm gonna try to raise this up as high as I can go, and it's getting cold as hell. It's cold as ice, I know. This time I'm gonna go really slowly. Oh, it's so hard to talk and walk. Whoa. I wasn't looking. There's some of the dangerous aspects. So when you're making these kind of videos, you don't really need all kinds of really special equipment or fancy cameras and fancy gimbals and one wheels and stuff, or, you know, Mavic Air 2, and all those things would be great to have. But if you have some creativity, if you can think outside the box a little bit and use your equipment a little bit differently, I think that would go a long way too. So like, try things with your tripod, try things with your mics, I don't know what you can do with a mic, I'm just throwing that out there. Try all kinds of different things. Well, think outside the box. Try some stuff with your equipment, you know? Play with it. Just use things that you know to start making your videos, like making coffee, like your cereal, setting up the Christmas tree. I'm gonna try that one soon. Try anything, really, as long as it comes from the heart, you know what I mean? Things that you're really interested in doing, you know, things that you do every day might seem a little mundane or cliche to you, but you know, it's a good exercise to try to do different camera shots, different angles and different things with those mundane things to try to turn them into something less mundane. I guess like that's the object of filmmaking. Filmmaking is about motion and stuff like that, not really like photography where it's just a simple picture. You want to try to create motion and create like tension and create anxiety or emotion out of motion with everyday things even. So give it a shot. So doing anything is better than waiting around. Don't wait for other people, don't wait for help, don't wait for new equipment. Just start doing stuff right away. There's a lot of things you can do by yourself. There's a lot of things you can do with the equipment you have. You don't need good looks, you don't need to be rich, you don't need to constantly be going on vacations and constantly changing up your different like country that you're in and your passports and spending thousands and thousands of dollars just so you can try to get a few YouTube likes. Some ideas to get videos would be to ask some friends or put out a post on Facebook to see if there are any parties, bands playing or something like that. Maybe you could bring your camera to try to film some of those events from just family or something like that. I know it could be hard with the COVID-19 thing going right now, but there are still lots of opportunities. There are still things out there to videotape even with the COVID-19 thing. I'm getting out and I'm even finding flocks of geese or something like that. I run into homeless people. Probably not a good idea, but it happens. Also, you know, just bring your camera with you everywhere. Don't leave it at home, have it with you. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you. You have to kind of look for them. If you're not out there with your camera, and if you're not talking to anybody, if you're not going to places or anything, then you're probably gonna have few opportunities. That's just the way it is. If, like, I'm sick at home a lot, I don't do a lot, so nothing happens around here. There's nothing for me to videotape unless I like change my oil, do the dishes. We're gonna make a little video setting up the Christmas tree and see what kind of crazy B-roll we can get with the ornaments and lights and stuff like that. You know, it sounds kind of stupid and lame, but you know, it's going to give me practice, and I can show you what I can do to make that look cool. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. You can let me know in the comments. So in conclusion, you don't always need new things. You don't have to be buff bodybuilder. You don't need to always be going on vacations and reviewing items. You don't need to be making commercials or doing weddings or any of that. You can find your own thing in your heart of hearts, in your mind even. There are lots of things that, when you have dreams, write them down. There are so many ideas that you can get out of your brain. I know you can do it. You're all so creative, and so, except for you, or maybe not you either. But the rest of you, man, you guys got it going on. So like, subscribe, give me some ideas down below. What kind of ideas do you have? What kind of things are you gonna film? What kind of things should I not film? Huh? So yeah, leave a like, subscribe. Don't like it, then I don't know, take off, eh? And I love you all. Bye.